These are your panties, and these are your boyfriend's socks and shoes. If I threw them all in the washing machine together, would you call me crazy? Yet this is actually a common practice overseas. In our traditional mindset, hand washing underwear is considered the gold standard. Many believe that socks and underwear should never be washed together, and that intimate wear in particular should never be machine washed. The main concern is the cross-infection of bacteria from socks and outerwear to our undergarments. However, whether it's the laundromats we see in American TV shows, or their habit of mixing underwear with outerwear, it all runs completely counter to the principles we adhere to. So can socks and underwear really be washed together? And which is actually cleaner, machine washing or hand washing? Hi everyone, I'm Kanchai. Today we're going to clear up the confusion about laundry once and for all. First, let me ask, how do you define dirty? Is it oil stains and sebum on your clothes, the stains on your underwear, or various bacteria and microorganisms? The former type of dirt is relatively harmless, such as skin flora. In the natural oils, these won't make you sick. But if the latter is not effectively removed, it could potentially lead to health issues. This is a sock worn for a whole day. Besides sweat, sebum, and oils, it carries 2 million culturable live bacteria. That's one reason why dirty socks smell so pungent. But is there anything even dirtier than this? The answer is yes. A pair of underwear worn for a day contains about 0.1 grams of fecal matter and roughly 9 billion bacteria, including E. coli, streptococcus, and salmonella. To get these socks and underwear truly clean by hand scrubbing, you would first need to soak them in water above 60 degrees C for 15 to 30 minutes. Use enzyme-based hypoallergenic detergents and start by hand scrubbing. For key areas like the soles of socks and the crotch, give them an extra 2 minutes of scrubbing. Once washed, air dry or tumble dry them as soon as possible. As you can see, hand washing is no easy task. Washing machines, through consistent tumbling or agitation, lift dirt out of the fibers and drain the dirty water, rinsing away any residue with fresh water. Finally, spin drying at high speed to help them dry faster. It's a case of brute force works wonders. Washing machines can remove at least 99 of microorganisms from your clothes, though their cleaning power can rival or even exceed hand washing. But why is there a general lack of awareness about the superiority of machine washing? What exactly are we so wary of? In fact, washing machines have only become widespread in China in recent decades. Before that, Chinese people mainly relied on cold water and hand scrubbing, or repeatedly pounding them with wooden mallets to shake dirt out of the fibers. Sounds like a primitive method, but this is precisely the underlying logic of modern washing machines. In the past, detergents were also very basic plant ash soap pods, and even things like pig pancreas, all used to remove grease stains and odor stains. But the problem was that these could only clean, they couldn't sterilize. As a result, people became more cautious with intimate wear, reinforcing the habit of washing them separately. After, washing clothes were hung in direct sunlight, using UV rays and dryness to suppress the growth of fungi and bacteria. However, there's a serious flaw during periods of continuous rain or smoggy days. Clothes dry slowly. With moisture-trapped, microorganisms are more likely to multiply rapidly in the damp environment. So, the point is clear now. The reason our ancestors avoided mixed washing was their lack of stable and reliable sterilization methods. So they had to isolate risks by washing items separately and sun-drying them. Even at the turn of the millennium, washing machines back then lacked disinfection and sterilization features. Besides, a few pieces of underwear weren't worth using the prized appliance of that era. You might still remember how we used to carefully cover our washing machines after every use. We all grew up with these constant parental reminders. Anyway, back to the question. When Westerners wash underwear, socks, and shoes together, is there really no cross-infection? I wouldn't say never, but it's far less serious than you'd think. In many Western markets, many powder detergents with an oxygen-based bleach system incorporate active oxygen sources like sodium percarbonate and bleaching activators, such as take directly into the formula. During the wash, strong oxidizing agents like peracetic acid are generated in situ, which provide inherent antibacterial and antifungal properties. However, the main function of laundry powders and liquids in China is still just removing stains and odors. They don't automatically provide extra disinfection. So if you plan on mixing loads or using a laundromat, it's best to use a laundry sanitizer to prevent cross-infection and follow up with high heat drying. But come to think of it, while washing machines solve many manual labor problems, don't they also need regular cleaning themselves? Exactly. The space between the inner and outer drums is arguably one of the dirtiest places in a washing machine. Therefore, Regularly cleaning your washing machine is also crucial. In addition, proper drying also helps keep clothes clean. UV rays from ample sunlight serve as an excellent disinfectant. An Israeli experiment showed that socks contaminated with athlete's foot fungus saw a significant reduction in fungus after 3 days of sun exposure. In contrast, socks dried indoors still had high levels of residual fungi. In addition to natural light, tumble dryers, especially on high heat settings, can effectively eliminate most residual bacteria. For example, American household dryers typically have drum temperatures ranging from 49 to 71 degrees Celsius. Drying at this temperature for over 30 minutes is highly effective at killing most common bacteria. But if you want to use a washing machine without mixing different types of laundry, the entire process can become very time-consuming. Fortunately, our goals align perfectly with the Mejia 3-Zone Washing Machine Pro 14G. It's a perfect solution to this dilemma. Its biggest advantage is that all 3 drums can wash and dry, simultaneously ensuring efficiency. The large drum handles outerwear and daily laundry, while the 2 smaller drums allow you to wash underwear and socks separately at the same time. Just sort the 3 loads before leaving in the morning, and by the time you return, the laundry is ready, no more waiting in line for the next cycle. Moreover, it doesn't just offer large capacity, it also cleans more effectively. Compared to the industry standard wash ratio of 1:3, its large drum reaches 1:3, and the small drums reach 1:75. The small drums also feature specialized cycles for underwear, socks, and baby clothes. With fresh water rinsing to flush away residues, your innerwear is much safer to wear. This Mejia 3-Zone model also utilizes Xiaomi's electrolyzed water technology. It electrolyzes water to generate active cleaning agents inside the machine, provides deep cleaning and sanitization with results similar to the logic of adding extra disinfectant, but without the need to pour in liquid disinfectant afterward. There's also less concern about chemical residues. The machine achieves a 99.99 sterilization and virus removal rating, and 100 mite removal. Many laundry fails aren't due to choosing the wrong cycle, but because the amount of detergent used is based purely on guesswork. The Mejia 3-Zone Pro supports 4-way smart dispensing, managing different laundry products separately and dispensing them as needed. Just set your preferences once, and you won't have to calculate dosage every day. It's hassle-free. You see, laundry isn't just about whether clothes are dirty. It's about having a sustainable routine you can actually stick to. Now that we've systematically compared hand washing and machine washing, I'm sure you've all weighed the pros and cons for yourselves. Laundry is far more than just a matter of hygiene. It's also intertwined with culture, history, and personal habits. Practices considered clean in one culture might seem quite strange in another. Even with science proving the powerful sanitizing capabilities of machine washing, many may still choose to wash by hand. Pursuing your own philosophy of cleanliness is always a personal choice. Only by understanding the why behind it can you make a truly informed choice. So let the debate between machine and hand washing become like the sweet versus salty tofu pudding debate, where everyone can find the answer that suits them best.